Oh man, I was trying to see if I could play this while I was doing Haku at the same time on the old radio. But my phone is my radio when I'm doing this business. So here is my version of the red beans. Oh shoot, I forgot the most important ingredient, the beans. I have them, so I got to do the thing. So we're gonna basically do a blog, and hopefully we'll get as many up the nose shots as we possibly can. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these beans, put them in a little pot. The other things I got in there, I got some bok choy, which is going to be weird. I've never put that in stuff before, but I had some bok choy that was going to go bad if I didn't use it. So bok choy it is. I got some carrots in there, which is another thing I don't usually put in red beans and rice. And I got onions and bell peppers. The onions and bell peppers normally go in. I'm going to throw some garlic salt in there. And then I got rice on the back burner there, doing its thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these beans going, and then we're going to run through a little tour of the house. Oh yes, for those of you with misophonia, you got a little joy there for a second from that. I don't know, misophonia, is that a... No, not misophobia, misophonia, where you like the noises of the slurpy derps and things. Alright, I just gotta put this cutting board over here where I cut all the vegetables. And then we're gonna do a little tour of the house. We're gonna go outside. Gonna go outside. Gonna go outside of the house. Of the house, of the house. Do 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 do. It's very quiet. We got thunderheads over there. Doesn't look like it's going to affect us very much today, but it's been all around us for quite some time. So, this is the house from the outside. There's the gate to the backyard right there. So, housey house. No boxes over there. I probably got my house number in there in case you wanted to come and rob me or something. Well. Let's lock that door behind us. And this is my little office room. I've done a lot of guitar recordings in here. I've also done a lot of guitar recordings here in the living room. Yay! Yay! And here's the kitchen. There's my food on the stove. It's on low, so it's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and turn this up. I'm going to leave the rice where it's at because it needs all the time I can give it. We're going to go into Michael's office. Michael had these doors specially made for his office. Michael's my bro. My bro. And he's got this funky light in here that must be turned on with a remote. What the heck? What the heck? I managed to turn on the fan. Do you have to like hold it or something? What the heck? Oh, you know what? I bet some people came. Yep. People came and messed with it. They didn't realize that you had to do the thing. Because I hid the remote behind the thing. I probably need to make a little sign because they were probably trying to turn that on like people would do when they don't know that it's a thing. So here's his office. He actually had these shelves custom put in. I think he's leaving these map guys here. Maybe I'll take them with me because I kind of like them. He left some embarrassing reading materials, some Jordan K. Peterson or whatever. Not that he's a super fan or anything, but he always says he liked him before he was cool. Well, he never was cool, dude. Whatever, though. If you like Jordan Peterson, I'm sorry. This is his former room. And this is his former bathroom. Very nice. This tub got used by the kids probably 5 times. And maybe once by me. I don't know. I don't remember. Nice big closet. Nice big closet. Closet. So then we have this cool setup with the stairs back here. Where the stairs go up that way. They're also in the front too. This is my little bathroom that I like. Hi. I need to try to record something in there. It's just the only place to sit is the toilet. And that's no fun. There's the little laundry room. Great to have a little laundry room that's just in its own little spot. Got a nice big 3-car garage. Yay, and there's a bunch of junk in there, and there's my car. Yep, going up the stairs. And you can hear this, well, you may not be able to hear it from the shitty mic in this thing, but I got sizzling food on the stove. I can smell that sausage, and it's smelling lovely. This is the upstairs. Hey, everybody, no one's here. This is our playroom. This was quite the lively place. It had so much crap in it before. Now it doesn't have much. This is the view of the fantastic area where the other day I saw 4 deer just frolicking around, but I could not get back to the window fast enough with my phone to get a good picture. This is Kira's old room. At one time we had a bunk bed in here, but the kids outgrew it too quickly. So we had to get rid of that. This is Daphne's room. She slept in it probably 10 times. No, it was more than that. We had her sleeping in there for a good near a year. And then this is my room, and I've done some recording in here. This is the other bathroom. Hi, bathroom. This used to have a door right here. We took the door out because it was just too much door. Here we go. So exciting. But yeah, this house is on sale. I'm trying to get rid of it. Trying to make some money. Trying to move much closer to my work. Then I will have more time to assault your ears with amateur music. I'm getting better. Oh boy, gotta stir the food. Oh yes, everything's getting nice and sweaty, like sweaty good vegetables and sweaty good sausage. And this is the kind of meal that does a little bit of damage to your arteries, but also redeems itself with lots of vegetables and fiber. And we're going to put some serious hot sauce in it if we can. So, I don't know how long this thing's going on for. 8 minutes? Okay, cool, that's good. We can keep talking for a little bit. So, I did a full review of the musics. I didn't listen to every practice piece, but I listened to like the furthest along of each song's practice piece, and determined that at least one of my songs does not belong in the final draft. The Aha song needs more work. I recorded that one when I was feeling depressed, and I'd actually kind of broken down and lost my shit before recording it, and I thought I did it much better than I actually did as a result, because it did make me feel better at the time. But I need to redo that one. But the other ones that I got in there, I'm pretty happy with. And my practice songs, I've got a couple of Tom Yorkie things that are almost there that I should be able to get down the next time. I definitely need to put the Death Cab up there, because while it was not final draft quality, it will be there very quickly because I have worked on it some. Watermelon Sugar didn't really make it, I don't think. It's not where I want it to be. It's one of those songs where I think it's going to be too complicated for me to do the things at the same time. But I'll keep trying with it because it's a really fun tune and I really like it. And I hope it brings some light to what I'm doing on the rest of my channel, because let's throw this away. I don't want it. I was looking, I used to have some Rooster sauce, some sriracha that was more Tabasco flavored, And that's just so much better for red beans and rice. But it doesn't look like I have it, so we're going to go with Cholula. Can't go wrong with Cholula. It is more spicy than I thought. That's going to go into the old red beans. This is going to be great because this is going to make a nice lovely dinner tonight. And it's going to make a nice lovely bit of leftovers. I'm about out of bread, and I didn't feel like going to the store tonight because I've had things to do like every night, places to go and extra things I had to take care of. So I just wanted to come home and goof off for a bit and maybe do a vlog and maybe cook some food. I'm kind of starting to feel weirdly icky just because I haven't slept that well in the last couple of days. So I need to have a nice dinner and get to bed at a reasonable hour and not work myself by trying to record music or do something special that I don't have the energy for tonight. So I get the girls tomorrow. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that actually because next week on 4th of July I don't get them. They're going to be out of town, so it'll just be me and I have some hopefully I'll get some offers on this damn house. But if I don't, hopefully I'll have something to do, some people to hang out with. 4th of July is not one of my favorite holidays. I do like America. I grew up here. But of late, it's hard to be proud to be an American. And it's just kind of been that way for 10 years. I don't care who you wear the shirt for, or the hat for, or the whatever for. Our place in the world is not what it once was. We're not always the good guys. And who knows? Maybe we never were. I'm a student of history. And one of the things that I had covered in my studies was that, we're not exactly the white knights that we have portrayed ourselves as. But all that aside, I grew up here. I had a good life up to now, and I still have a good life. Like the fact that I can go through the things that I've gone through in the last year and still have relative certainty and security that I have a place to live, I have a way to get a job, I have a way to keep that job. I'm smart because I was schooled well growing up, because I had plenty to eat in my house, even if I didn't think so at the time. Things are pretty good here in the old US of A, and they will continue to be. My kids, I worry about a little bit because they're very materialistic, but it's also because that's all they've ever known. They always get stuff. Every time they go to Granny's house, there's more stuff for them in what's called the prize closet. And, I would have loved to have that when I was little, for sure. So they're happy. They're good. They got about the code. They don't want for anything. And they got friends of all ages and all different types. They like watching music. My favorite thing to do with my girls is to just play songs with each other. They will find music for me out in the world, and I will find music for them out in the world, and we just share it. So sorry, I'm not on the camera, but you don't need to see my silly face. I'm putting beans into my big meaty vegetable mixture, and I'm checking on the rice to see if it's ready to go. I think it should be. Everything's starting to have a nice smell. I wish I could share the smell with you people here on the fresh. Really nice. I think I'm going to discover here that the box roll has a really nice flavor and possibly texture. Hey, that's me again. So yeah, I just rambled for 8 to 10 minutes. I need to start running again because I'm getting thicker in the middle. Don't like that. It's just so damn hot here in Texas. You just don't even know. It rained the other day, and I don't know if I talked about this. No, I haven't talked about this on camera. The ground was so hot that as the rain hit the ground, it was steaming and immediately condensating back, evaporating back into the air. It was just that hot. Now I'm sure if you come from places like like New Orleans, Louisiana, the deep, other places in the deep south. You've probably seen that before. And honestly, growing up in Texas most of my life, I can't believe I'd never seen that before. But it was a trip to see. It was definitely a trip. Okay, so I think I have run out of things to talk about. I always forget that I'm not done with my spoon when I do the thing, and put it in the sink. So, I'll give you one last shot of my food before I go. Oh no, I lost an onion. Ugh. Reclaim the onion. There we go. Do you see it? It looks wonderful. The rice is nowhere near quite done. Needs a little bit more time. But yeah, it's going to be a great meal. I wish you were here to eat it with me. Adios. Nerd out.